Alrighty, hey guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome to Access. Tori, we are going to talk today in the Access Hour about the Marist College poll that we spoke a little bit about earlier today.
Yes, we did.
About the phrases of 2017, words or phrases that drive people batty. And we said earlier, the number one for the 9th year in a row, with 33% of the those polled saying it drives them nuts, is whatever. Just hearing it is dismissive to the ear,
apathetic to the soul,
and just despondent to all things happening around you.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the opposite of what being like an informed citizen is.
Right, which in the 90s, I would
cool.
say pre-9/11, there was a lot of reasons to be like, whatever.
Totally.
Whatever. Things are
Totally.
kind of just like,
The economy
nah.
was kicking it. We were doing well.
Yeah.
Why would you be informed?
Who wants to be informed?
Totally.
It definitely feels, and then there was a malaise, and now I feel like people, that's like you said, it's the exact opposite of what people should be. In fact, woke has become the word to replace whatever.
You know what this should stand for is woke now.
Woke.
Instead of whatever.
So, there's nothing worse than a teenager answering you with whatever. We all know that. Parents, right?
Totally, the worst. So here's some of the other words, and I want to know
Number
what you
2 is
guys
actually
think.
my number 1.
Which other people agree with you? We spoke about this, guys, during the pre-show, during some of the earlier tapings. A lot of people also disliked it. Fake news.
Yeah, which has been used as an aggressive, almost whatever, an aggressive fake news. I'm not listening to you. Fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Yeah.
What did you say? I have dinner reservations with you? No, fake news.
Fake news.
I got other things going on.
I'm fired. Fake news.
Fake
I'm not
news.
listening.
Fake news. So it just shuts things down, kind of. It doesn't really allow you to go anywhere.
And also, there has been an insurgence of actual fake news.
Right.
That has come in through Facebook that we know.
Which, almost belittles fake news in the sense of things that simply are not true or propaganda. By overusing it, it's basically calling all things truthful or not. It's just really bad.
It's just bad. And when the First Amendment is freedom of the press, that's something you want to uphold as a wholly sanctioned
dangerous
situation. And that's where you get into dictatorship, and that's where we don't want to go.
Fake news story, fake news.
Right, and
See.
you can't trust anything. So interesting.
And that was I believe 25% of those polled.
So it was
like
right
fake
up
news.
there.
It was close behind.
Yeah.
20% was
No offense, but.
No offense, but.
No offense, comma.
I was talking.
But,
Sorry. No offense,
No.
but I was talking.
No offense, but I thought I started the sentence, so no offense.
no
but-
offense.
No. No offense, but.
Yeah, that's annoying.
What do you?
isn't it?
Oh,
It's annoying just listening to us saying it.
hate it.
And then in
Passive aggressive. You know what that is too? You know what they all have in common? They're all apathetic. No offense, I'm not taking responsibility. But let me tell you why I hate your haircut.
yeah, it's all very passive. Oh, look, comments.
Comments!
No offense, Patrick, but that could have been a little quicker.
Yeah, Patrick, no offense. But
Tawny Michelle Moore of Facebook said, hello from Tennessee. Well,
hello,
Tawny.
Tennessee.
Carrie Davis on Facebook said, hello from Maine.
Hello from Maine.
From Maine
Hi,
to Tennessee. This is awesome, guys.
From sea to shining.
Tennessee's not on the ocean.
Okay.
Stacey Lynn Sorber on Facebook, just love the show. We just love Stacey Lynn Sorber.
We love you, man.
It's a
Love you,
funny
Lindsay.
coincidence. Janie Wright, so overwoke. Okay, well, I would, if it was an overused words of
It's
2017,
peaked. I agree, it's
would
peaked.
say it's peaked.
I think it's peaked. I think Janie Wright's right. I think it's peaked. Woke is probably, and vocabulary these days, we don't have an attention span, so it goes very quickly. Woke is definitely a 2016-ish type of word.
Yeah.
So I totally understand, but also I think the idea
It gets
of woke-
overused just as much as fake news,
Yes.
probably, which is funny, but I still think at least it's got a activist. It's a proactive
It is
term
proactive.
as
It's not
opposed to a
whatever.
shut down. Yeah.
And as soon as my mother has a word, knows the word, it's over. Like
Yeah,
my
when your
mother's
mom
like,
starts
I'm
saying,
woke
"I'm
AF,"
woke.
and I'm like, well, it's over.
Tori, guess who got woke this
Yeah,
week?
it's not.
That's not good.
Are you awoke, Jerry? It's like, okay,
It's never good.
it's not good. It's not right.
When they're talking about being woke at book club.
Oh, the
So
creme
who
fraiche.
else? Phil Cohen. I think whatever is dismissive, but love using it with coworkers. But what about the phrase "sorry, not sorry"?
That's
Hashtag sorry, not
good.
sorry. That's
a good one.
That's equal to no offense. But
You know, Ellen DeGeneres has a stand-up called The Here and the Now, and it was back in the 90s, and she always said, you know when people said, I love your haircut, hope you didn't pay for that. Just kidding. Well, you don't know how to kid properly, because we should both be laughing.
right, and only one person's
One
laughing.
person's laughing.
And
it's
that's
not,
you.
it's that's
At
not
my
how you
hair.
kid. That's right.
Not good.
Sorry,
good.
not sorry is the equivalent of no offense, but.
Once again, Tamara Gibson is on my side and does not like fake news either.
I mean, Tamara definitely doesn't like it. Hello from Arizona, Tucson. What up, Tucson?
Oh yeah, Janelle Enriquez, welcome.
Welcome,
Thanks
my love.
for joining us. Phil Cohen, hello from home of the office, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Well, Phil, you're going to get a whole new resurgence of tourists, it sounds like.
Did you guys hear about that?
back in
NBC's
2018.
reviving it. That's right.
It's very exciting.
No offense, but
No offense, but you're probably
worst.
going to have some crowds.
all right. Next up, number 3 was the word literally, and this was used as a grammarian a little bit wrong all the time. I literally almost died. I literally died. No, you didn't.
Died. That's not
You
possible.
figuratively
wouldn't be here.
died. You literally are still breathing.
Couldn't say literally died.
Couldn't do
you
it.
would be dead.
Can't.
Literally.
And I think literally is also, if we're just trying to philosophize a bit, when an argument goes into a debate and you say literally, you cut off the other person in a way.
Right.
So these words that are so annoying are about either not caring or shutting down.
Yes, they are shutdowns.
Right?
They are shutdowns. Or literally, you're thinking of the next thing to say. Because you literally have nothing of substance to say in the next sentence.
Totally.
That often is used in that way.
That's a lot. All right.
Hello from Tampa Bay.
Tampa!
Hey.
What up, Tampa Bay?
And Jacoby on YouTube says, can we please do away with the alt-right? They're just racist.
Now, here's my question for you guys. Alt-right, do we like that term? What do you think about alt-right? I don't really have a feeling about it. They categorize this. They are not great people.
I like to just call that Nazis.
Well, I did not see that coming. I love that joke. Okay, the next one. Again with this, the next one on the list, guys, for the Maris, again, most annoying word of the year is unsure. Again, I'm neither here nor there.
Which one?
Unsure.
Oh, unsure.
I don't care that much. I'm apathetic too
Nothing
much.
is definitive or taking
That's
a
right,
stance.
that's
you know?
right,
And the
interesting.
final one in that one is, I mean, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Right?
You know what I
mean.
I don't have to actually explain my debate. It's,
Clearly,
you know what
by
I
the blank look on my face, I don't know what you mean, or you wouldn't be asking me
You know
if
what I mean.
knew what you meant.
I don't know what you mean is the answer.
No,
No.
don't know what you mean. You know what I mean. No.
So all of these have to do with fake news, no offense, but literally unsure, you know what I mean, a discommunication or uncommunicative way of speaking. And I want to know if that's something that you guys feel is over, that kind of malaise, that laissez-faire of I don't need to be a participant in the world. These all seem to be part of that, and I don't think this generation is interested in that. What is one of your favorite words of 2017?
Ooh, that's a good question, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
I would say DBL Nation is a
Daily
phrase
Blast
I like.
Live, hashtag Daily Blast Live.
DBL Take I like, has a nice
DBL
ring to
Take
it.
is nice. The take up, go take.
Pop culture guru
Tori
Tori Schulman
Schulman
has a nice ring to
Love
it.
the sound of that. It's crispy. It's a crispy sound.
It is.
Yes,
yeah.
I also really, I can hear you. I really like the idea of participant,
Yes,
citizen.
citizen.
I think you think of after
I like activism.
activist.
A lot of times that gets a
Proactivist.
negative term, but I think doing anything active is good.
Is better than sedentary.
Exactly.
And all these words have that
Or
sedentary.
sedentary.
Isn't
Whatever.
it interesting?
Whatever.
You know what I mean. No offense, but it's all that sort of defensive thing. Is that
You're
interesting?
literally rambling.
Oh my God, you know what I mean, but you're being so rude.
George Bjork from Facebook says, love the Daily Blast from snowy Wisconsin.
Hello, Wisconsin.
Burr.
What's up? We got a
Burr.
Wisconsinian.
We got a lot of Milwaukee folk in the room. So
What up, Milwaukee?
Props to Wisconsin.
I went to Michigan. Go blue.
I did not.
Okay.
Never been to
I
Wisconsin.
shouldn't have danced.
I love the cheese.
Yeah.
But never actually been.
Oh, cheese is so good. Cheese
Yes,
is great.
cheese curds. And
From snowy
Fonzie.
Wisconsin.
Fonzie was from Milwaukee.
Is that right?
Yeah, just a little.
It's really an up and coming town, kind of like Austin. It's kind of coming
Yeah,
up, you know?
yes.
There's a-
Pittsburgh, Milwaukee.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver's super great.
We are here,
We're
yes.
loving it. But yeah, it's where all the cool artists go.
Yeah.
They're making things happen there.
Can I say another one I don't like? And maybe this is going to sound really interesting. I specifically, it's not the word blessed that I don't like. Obviously, I love blessed.
Hashtag.
But hashtag
Yes.
blessed.
I love
There's
hashtag
something
blessed.
about that has become a humble brag in a way,
It is-
right?
humble
it's a bit
brag
of,
is-
I
was-
have it
yes.
right. And so
It is
I,
the new humble
I
brag.
dislike that. Hashtag what?
Oh, thoughts and prayers. I'm also kind of sick of that.
That's
phrase
a great,
as well
and
for a
isn't
lot
that
of
a little
other
bit of
reasons.
a lackadaisical way of doing it? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to send my thoughts and prayers. Although I know people who are thinking that. I'm not saying prayers are
No,
bad.
it's not a
I pray,
religious
I pray,
thing.
I
It's
pray.
just a rebuttal to things that are happening all the time. I would put the word activist in place of thoughts and prayers. Do something instead of sedentary.
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Both is good too. Both is
Very
good too.
And do you think whatever will ever make a comeback? To me, it was very Clueless. When was
Something.
Clueless? Does anyone know?
19 long
2000?
time
We
ago.
just celebrated the 20th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
This year.
Okay, cool.
Bad at math.
Someone in
1997.
Whatever.
we'll say 97. Anyway, but that's the kind of
No.
like feeling of like grunge. I don't care, and I really feel like I don't know if that was very dated.
It was a
dated.
simpler time.
It was.
A time of
1995. Excuse us.
I think a time of ignorance is bliss. A little
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right?
That's a good point.
Whatever, because I don't really, what I don't see, I don't really have to think about.
So actually, after all this, let me ask you guys something. What have you learned this year that you would have been whatever about before? What's something, a new thing that you learned? Was it net neutrality? Was it about the tax bill? Was it about the presidential election? Did you run for office? What made you
North
feel
Korea,
North Korea,
cyber attacks.
totally free speech? What did you learn, Ferguson, Charlottesville, that you were whatever about? I got to be honest. I didn't know a lot about net neutrality, and I learned a lot about it because of this year. And that's something I was whatever about because it sounded so technical.
Right.
So I would love to hear from you guys what you think. You put your stamp on it and said, "I'm an informed citizen. I've learned something."
Oh, Phil's been hashtag blessed for DVL. Oh, we're hashtag blessed to have you, Phil.
And Tipsy Torch. Phil Cohen, you and me, martinis.
You know,
Later.
we're also going to be talking briefly about around Los Angeles. We are hearing reports of some street art with Meryl Streep's face and "She Knew" plastered across her eyes.
Bright red. She's in black and white,
Very
standing next to
aggressive,
Harvey Weinstein in the photograph. Says she
Piece
knew
of political art.
over her
So
eyes.
now the mystery remains: who's behind this political art? Who is trying to bring down Meryl Streep?
And why?
And what do they know? I mean, do they know something?
And when I said in the
She
meeting,
says she did not know, and she's coming
right.
out harshly against these accusations.
and in the meeting, I'm thinking, why are we spending all our time on this? It feels like someone knew that she knew and is getting revenge by saying,
Possibly.
"Hey, this is a cover-up." But we're going to talk about it more. We're going to talk about your favorite words and how much we're blessed, hashtag blessed, by this beautiful audience. Honestly, I didn't mean anything about prayers. I just meant,
No.
you know,
Please don't get
it's
us wrong.
nothing. It's just that hashtag blessed.
Here's the
always-
thing about prayers. Prayers are great. You do them. I think it's like not something you have to necessarily say you're doing all the time.
Maybe it's a
Doing
private
it is
thing.
more important actually than telling everyone.
So you guys want to say one more time, worst, most annoying word of the year? Whatever.
December 19th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Meryl Streep is now the focus of controversial street art depicting her as a possible enabler of Harvey Weinstein. Are these posters making a valid point, or are they wrongfully blaming an innocent woman?
The Today Show is making headlines of its own now that their ratings are through the roof. Was losing Matt Lauer the best thing to happen to daytime? That's next.
Ava Longoria just made a big announcement. Find out what it is and why fans are cheering for her in today's Top 5.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Tuesday, December 19th, and we are the only live show talking breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics that you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, guys. We are live. Sitting in for media maven Ebony Steele is fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom.
Hey, Jen.
TV personality Sam Shocker to my right. And everyone's favorite comedian Al
I
Jackson.
kind of want to be like a fitness maven.
All right, sure, you can be.
Tonight I'm a fitness maven.
There you go. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live, and we cover what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team is in our studio ready to cover news as it trends. All right, guys, let's get right to it. Trending right now, Meryl Streep is being targeted by a street artist in Los Angeles. These posters appeared in several locations around the city featuring Meryl next to Harvey Weinstein with the words, "She knew," apparently meaning she knew about Harvey's alleged sexual abuse of women. Yesterday, Meryl released a statement responding to Rose McGowan, insisting over and over that she did not know.
And those posters were placed very strategically, one by her house in Pasadena, another one by 20th Century Fox, which she has a movie with right now. And also, I did some digging, according to Mashable.com, and many people that are know a lot about art, those posters are a riff on Barbara Kruger. She is a conceptual artist. And if you look at the bottom of that poster, there is a donation code, a Bitcoin donation code. At this time, as of 5 minutes ago, there were no donations. And I don't know where those donations would be going to, whether it's to help female victims, whether it's to help people in Hollywood, I don't know.
It better be to help. It better be to help victims, but
why Meryl Streep?
I was just going to say, I think Meryl Streep's the victim here, and I don't know why. And
what if she knew?
This is my take.
But if she knew, is she complicit by she is a feminist?
Right, but now we're just saying if.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
From the information,
if just scares me, Jeff.
The information that we know is that she doesn't know. And the time that, I mean, Meryl Streep's been so powerful and so huge in Hollywood for so long, that's not the typical target Harvey Weinstein likes to seek out.
I agree, but
that's just kind of my take. So I don't, if is a big question here.
But there were rumblings, like even Jane Fonda, she was very transparent. She went on and said, listen, I knew about this. Hollywood knew about this.
Well, it's suggestive that as Meryl has been involved in this industry for so long, and it was so widely talked about, that it seems preposterous that she couldn't know. And it takes a lot of effort and energy for this person to think that they can put those posters up. Clearly, they feel strongly enough that they believe it, but it is a big if.
Exactly. And Barbara, we're not 100% that this is the exact person.
No, it's not her. I never said it was her. I said it's a whatever artist did it. It's a riff on Barbara Kruger's work. Okay. I mean, if it is Barbara Kruger, she's 72 years old. That'd be awesome. Barbara Kruger. But it's a riff on her work.
It is so strange. I mean, this is this amazing movement we're doing to empower women, and now we're attacking one at the forefront of strong women.
I agree with you, Jen, and I'm not saying that Meryl Streep did do this, but if you are a powerful person and you are aware of this, you have a platform to shut it down. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
All right, good convo. I like it.
Love.
All right, all new tonight. That's right. You could clap it up. Yeah. All new tonight. Exciting baby news from Hollywood. Digital producer Kelly Schubert has the news at the moment.
Hey guys, we do have a lot of exciting baby news tonight. Mindy Kaling just gave birth to her first child. Yep, so E! News confirms the 38-year-old actress gave birth to baby girl Catherine on December 15th. And in other baby news, Ava Longoria, she's pregnant with her first child. The 42-year-old and her husband are reportedly expecting a baby boy due in spring of 2018. These photos of Ava were just taken last week in Miami. It will be Ava's first child and her husband's fourth. So congrats to everyone. Back to you.
Nice.
Thank you, Kelly.
Oh my God. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they kept that kind of on the down low, right?
Yeah, they did.
Well, when we just covered how Enrique Iglesias and Anna Kournikova just had twins, and we didn't even know they were pregnant.
People don't want to be in the news this time, like this, in this era right now.
I heard pregnancy is hard enough. I wouldn't want to be in the news when I was pregnant.
Especially the beginning of your pregnancy, because you never know, you know?
You're right.
Scary.
You're right. All right, moving on here. People are really enjoying the Today Show without Matt Lauer. For the third week in a row, Today had the most morning viewers, beating out Good Morning America and CBS This Morning. Today won the week with an average of 4.59 million viewers, but Good Morning America is not far behind. Hoda Kotb has been anchoring with Savannah Guthrie ever since Lauer was fired, but no word if that's the permanent lineup right there.
They're doing so well. I think they're just going to change the permanent title to the Today Show without Matt Lauer. I think they're like, we promise he's not here.
Well, I mean, why not? If the ratings are up there,
you know, my thought on this is addition by subtraction. I think that Matt Lauer had a history of suppressing not only males who were coming up that he perceived as threats in NBC, but also to his co-hosts. And I think when you remove him, it allowed their personalities to blossom. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing people really responding.
Again, I totally agree with that. I think people tuned in to see what was almost going to be a car wreck, and it turned out to be the opposite, and people are enjoying it.
And maybe and you kind of like caught them off guard, like, I actually kind of like this show.
Yeah, now they just got all those extra viewers.
I love it, and people are allowed to shine now. I think you hit the nail on the head.
All right, moving on. Trending right now, would you swipe right if you saw a superstar on Tinder? Rapper Eminem revealed he used Tinder to date women. He also says he used to go to the strip clubs to meet women too. The comments are from a new interview with Vulture.
I'm like, Eminem, you're a superstar, bump it up to Bumble. You know, come on, man. It's like, it's so weird. It's so,
and you know, and he'd appreciate that alliteration.
Right, exactly. I thought it was weird that also the article also stated that Eminem was on Grindr, which is a predominantly gay male site, gay male hookup site, and for all the homophobic issues that he had when he went after Elton John, when he went after Moby, even though Moby's not gay.
But still,
it's so interesting.
Okay, but against Moby.
It is a deeper conversation. How do celebrities like meet, like dates? Like how would you meet people?
How do you know
friends?
that it's, if I was, okay, just hypothetical, if I was on there looking for a date and I saw Eminem, I'd be like, that's not Eminem. You know, so I would never think it's them.
Did you hear Jenny McCarthy did that? She went online dating and she actually had a different identity, was like blonde hair, blue eyed, gave her everything, but like wasn't Jenny McCarthy and showed up as her, and the guy was like, ugh.
Well, Martha Stewart also did it, Lindsay Lohan, Andy Cohen, so.
And a number of people, not, you know, this aside, they also go on Instagram. You know, James Franco, Justin Bieber, they've gone on Instagram, looked for girls, and then they slide into their DMs, and that's how they ask for
Eminem,
them.
It goes down in the DM.
Yeah.
And then people make songs about it.
Right.
Tell us what's working.
Jen.
Jen, get on there, girl.
Jen, get on there. Tinder. Or Bumble. I don't know. One of them.
No, but
and
you do that.
report back to us. Could that be a new segment?
I'm going to stop
Yeah, but you can get screenshotted, though.
Jen
if you do
on
that, if you're a
Tinder.
celebrity on the
That'd be
DM, you
great.
get screenshotted and people put you out there.
Be careful what you write.
So
All right, trending in entertainment right now, The Voice season finale is just moments away. It all comes down to the final 4 contestants. Check out this clip of Brooke Simpson from last night's show singing Oh Holy Night. Beautiful. The winner will be revealed later tonight on NBC.
We had a conversation earlier. Where do the Voice winners go? And in fact, our producer sent us a list, and I don't know anyone on the list. Exactly to my point.
I know.
Compared to American Idol, you can name so many of them. Carrie Underwood.
I would say gossip I've kind of heard is that the contracts through The Voice are a lot more tightly wound. Like you have less freedoms, less ability to do stuff. Like they're different.
I just don't know how many people go out to see entertainment like that. I mean, you look at somebody like Daughtry, say what you want about him. I mean, he's a lead singer. They put on shows. Like I don't know how people show up to just see a woman in a ball gown singing. This isn't 1850. I didn't show up in a carriage, and no one cares.
Her name's
Clearly,
Adele.
no one cares.
Her name's Adele, and I will go to Vegas every week and watch her.
Adele's one person. That's it. Nobody else gets away with that anymore. It's too boring. There's too much to compete with.
All right.
Like people have more than just a kettle and a flame to entertain themselves. And I'm not going to stare at that when there's Netflix.
Pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Al, don't make fun of my Saturday night. That's all I have. Coming in hot, the first trailer for Ocean's 8 is here. The all-female version of the popular heist movie Ocean's 11 also has an all-star cast. We're talking Sandra Bullock, Anne Hathaway, Cate Blanchett, and even Rihanna. Check it out.
I would just want the simple life. I just want to hold down a job, make some friends.
In 3.5 weeks, the Met will be hosting its annual ball. And we are going to rob it.
Is it genetic? Are the whole family like this?
Literally.
Yes, sorry, I was dancing. Get this, the movie is a sequel to the original movies. That means a binge watch of the other Ocean's movie is definitely in order. Now, do you think we'll see any cameos from the original cast? If we see Matt Damon, what are we saying? Shh. Stop talking. Back to you guys.
There's no men in this movie, don't worry.
It makes me wonder, though, would Catherine Zeta-Jones come back? Would Julia Roberts? Like, if it's not female cast?
Gonna have to find out later. All right, Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
But you know what the most annoying word of the year is? Well, we will tell you. Plus, gifts that are adults only. There's still time to get in on these last-minute deals. And a nativity play gone adorably wrong. Ebony Steele is keeping it real next.
Guys, this is huge news. We started a feud between two candy makers. Connor, tell us everything.
Yeah, so as we reported in the last show, we posted this graphic to our Twitter at Daily Blast Live saying one has to go. So you would either have to pick Reese's peanut butter cups.
What would you pick?
Oh, Reese's
To
for
go?
sure. No, to stay.
I completely agree.
To stay.
Completely
yeah. And the M&M's to go. So that started a little bit of a feud between Reese's and the M&M's. So Reese's said, by Eminem's hair flick. Eminem's said, well, good to see you're taking yourself out of the conversation. To which
Bye,
Reese's,
Felicia.
yeah, hashtag bye Felicia. Reese's then replied saying, only thing I'm taking is the win.
Whoa!
Which is probably true.
What? To be honest, it's so true. What do you guys think? Which one would you get rid of? The Reese's Pieces or the M&Ms? The Reese's is like a full meal.
Yeah. Go to our Twitter page.
Al just said anyone who gets rid of Reese's Pieces is a horrible person. He's not trying to offend you, but Connor and I completely agree.
On the 2? Yep. What? I'm sorry, I don't.
I'll tell you.
Oh, Reese's says, I see. 260,000 followers. And Eminem says 94. That's because of the peanut butter. Okay, sorry.
Peanut butter chocolate time.
Peanut butter chocolate time. Peanut butter chocolate time. Okay, and Kelly.
Well, this is breaking as of 5 minutes ago. Comedy Central has canceled TJ Miller's show after just one season. So we know that today it was revealed that he has sexual assault allegations against him as an actor.
Sure.
And his show, Gore Burger, will be canceled after just one season in production. Obviously, now that more stuff is coming out, people are taking things more seriously and kind of being proactive without all of the information. Obviously, nothing's been conclusive from this. It just the information came out today, but they're acting very fast at the situation.
Yeah, and Al and I went to lunch and we were talking about TJ Miller as a fellow comic, and that's been known to be something of a rumor. I'm not saying but that's in the comedy world, it's a small world. You start to know who to stay away from, and I've definitely been told about TJ Miller. So interesting. Glad to see there's some action going on. What's going on with this, Brett?
If you don't know what this is, it's pretty scary, right?
Okay.
So it's Tommy Wiseau from The Room, and they're actually giving it a nationwide release to 600 theaters.
Whoa.
One day only, January 10th, and this is all the cities it will be playing.
Whoa. You're watching Daily Blast Live. We're all about breaking news, trending topics, and entertainment. Ever see something so outrageous you just gotta chime in? Well, that's exactly what Ebony does when we're keeping it real with Steele Holiday Edition.
All right, happy holidays! Keeping it real with Steele!
Let's do it. How are you feeling this holiday?
I'm feeling very festive. You?
Well, it came to me this week, I think.
You're feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
All right, let's keep it real then. One little lamb has a whole lot of Jesus in her heart during this nativity play throwdown. Enjoy.
Right.
So,
look at her. Mary had to save Christmas with moves she didn't learn at the temple. Now, this is the strength of a mother after 18 hours of labor and mad at Joseph because he forgot to book the Airbnb before the trip. That's what happened.
Joseph, what were you thinking?
Well, I did, yeah.
Get on it, Joseph.
Give me my baby.
Come on, hurry, Joseph. All right, this next family finally got the fir tree they always wanted. I love this.
All right. Now, you see this.
Uh-oh.
Now, this is why you never, ever spray your tree with catnip.
Oh, okay, good call. Okay,
right.
Good call.
And ladies, this is a reminder, if you don't take care of your kitty, it could ruin your holidays, all right? I'm just saying.
Keeping it real.
Right.
She's keeping it real. I love that. All right, well, that's what you get with Steele. Up next, the moment everyone's regrets wishing for a white Christmas.
Oh, look
at
this.
In slow-mo.
Oh,
what do you think about this?
Oh, this is a beautiful picture.
Ebony!
Right up until the minute ugly physics shows up for real.
Oh, no.
Now, I've heard him pure as the driven snow, but this completely is unsanitary.
Dirty. Very dirty.
It finally answers the old question, who would win in a snowball fight, you or a freight train?
Oh, okay, they would win.
Now you know.
They should name that trade Edward Snowden.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Very good.
So one little piggy went to market, and this little piggy went to play in the snow with the elf on a shelf.
Yeah, so look at
this.
Yeah, this settles the fresh or frozen debate. You can't blame the pig. I'd make a run for it, too, if somebody wanted to cover me in brown sugar, Dijon mustard, and serve me next to Aunt Wanda's mediocre potato salad. I'd be gone.
Aunt Wanda, I hate that potato salad.
She tries so hard every year.
Mayonnaise.
I love you, Aunt Wanda.
Love you, Aunt Wanda.
I love you.
Those elves were real hams.
Yeah.
I'm not funny.
Yeah,
All right.
it was good.
We are live. We have news at this moment with digital producer Raquel Villanueva.
Right now, some Star Wars fans hate the new movie so much they want it to be deleted and remade. The Last Jedi divided fans since its release last week, and one person was so angry that they started a petition to have the film removed from the franchise. It has been signed by more than 23,000 people so far. And on Rotten Tomatoes, critics and fans are at odds, with 93% of critics loving the film and only 55% of the audience liking it. So DBL Nation, what do you think? Let us know. Back to you.
Thanks, Raquel. I think people just sign that because they want to see more Star Wars.
Well, interesting. Jen, you saw it.
I actually like it. I like the controversy around it. People they're passionate about the brand and the characters, so
we got nothing but good reviews around here.
Remember reviews
Stu
from
is going crazy over here.
Reviews from Stu loves it.
Yeah, he loves it.
He was running up and down the halls.
All right, Dan Blast Live. It's all about live news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's going on up there?
Oh, I was doing the math on that 23,000. About $10 a ticket comes out to 230,000, but the movie grossed 220 million. Drop in the bucket. I'm just saying. Coming up, a list of the top 3 passwords of all time. Is yours on there? And we're checking off your Christmas list. Gift ideas for those over 21 years old. And you're our 5th host. Next, we share your comments live on the air about a trending story getting a lot of buzz.
Guys, have you seen the Star Wars, and do you think it's a real petition?
I just think this is going to sound like an insult, but it's not. I think the people that are signing the petition are nerds. And when I say that, I mean they're old school nerds. I feel like they felt ownership over this because it's now cool to like Star Wars and like hot chicks put on black
and then they'll each read a comment
but those guys really loved that and felt ownership. That's great. Now I feel like they feel like what they grew up with, the thing they used to get beat up for wearing t-shirts for.
Like that, so everyone gets a chance.
Now it's part of the public. Yeah, it's almost how I feel about the Black Eyed Peas. And so it's like I kind of understand their anger in that like they want it to be theirs again, and they'll never. Now you like your aunt is talking about Star Wars, and you're like, you used to make fun of me for this.
That's a great point.
And so I think that's what it is.
Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it. I got to sit down and watch it. Maybe this weekend.
It went from a cult classic to something that they owned and respected to something that like my mother's now quoting.
I mean, this is human behavior. We don't like change. I remember watching 4, 5, and 6 as a child and loving them, and then when they kind of upped like the CGI and had like the Jabba the Hutt walking with Han, I'm like, Jabba would never like slide alongside Han. So, you know what I mean? Like, and I felt like this was terrible, and I hated the upgrades. I hated the way they added characters because I liked it the way it was. So
well, Stu, really quick, is our stage manager here, floor director. Did you think? I thought you thought it did bring the magic back. You're big one of those fans.
Yeah, I think honestly it was a big change in terms of tone and pacing and story structure. So it's not a Star Wars movie like we've ever seen before. Saw it with Chris over here.
I saw it too.
Hey, what's up, America? It's Chris Key.
I'm so sorry. I'm here.
You sneaked up like a ninja.
And I liked it.
Yeah. Did it have the same magic?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, agreed. It was great. I understand that people get, hyped up about Star Wars, especially because I am one of those people. And there were certainly parts that I didn't love, but man. Yeah,
has the main story of an Arthurian legend. See how cool he is? And King Arthur legend of the good, the bad. Has that gone away, or is the theme still there?
No, theme's still there, 100%.
It's lessened. It's a little bit different. If they did things in this trilogy that they did in the original, we'd be disappointed. So I'm glad they changed it up.
Great points, guys. Let's see what you think.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. It's that time of year when we look back at the best of 2017. So Jeff Schroeder, what you got?
Here we go, Erica. We got a lot. What we got is the most popular password of 2017. Security firm Splash Data had released its list, and here are the top picks. Coming at number 3, you ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somebody's got to change the combo on my luggage.
This is like Sesame Street.
Coming in at number 2, you'll never guess this one. It's password. The password is password. And the most popular password of the year, drumroll please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a little bit lazier than the third one.
I thought you had to put in an uppercase letter. There had to be at least
like uppercase, one number. Or
a number and an uppercase.
I think it's just people, we have so many passwords that we can't keep them straight.
Yeah, that's a problem. I'm always getting emails.
I do not remember any of my passwords. I still, you see me in the corner of my desk. I can't get into my
We were joking
computer
earlier.
all the time because I don't remember my password.
I bet I could guess yours, and I'm not going to do it because I need your identity protected, but I know I bet I could guess it.
You probably could.
Okay.
Bosco.
I think Tori knows all of my passwords.
It's a whole other different thing. All right, time for the fifth host when we share your comments live on air. The annual Marist College most annoying word of the year is whatever. This got you, our fifth host, talking during our Facebook Live and YouTube Live pre-show. But before we get your comments, here are our thoughts on the word. Check it out.
I hate when people say billion with a B. Yes, I heard you, billion. Million, billion. You don't say million with an M.
Nothing boils my blood more than when someone tells me to relax.
My most annoying word/phrase is for reals with a Z. It's like, look, stop talking to me, for reals.
I really can't stand when someone says the words, simmer down. Yeah, you simmer down.
I wonder, if you know, what my most, annoying, word is.
Ew.
All right, like for reals, relax.
Sam can't even joke. She gets so mad.
All right, well, that was our DBL take. Now let's get yours, our first viewer. All right, here we go, Sam.
Okay. Tamara Gibson. I think it's rude. It all depends on the person and how they say it. That's true. Yeah. Oh, because it can be dismissive. Whatever. It can be super dismissive. I agree with you, Tammy.
But even when you say whatever, anyway, if I say, do you want steak or shrimp tonight? It's like you say whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, no, give me an answer.
Yeah. Oh, so even if it's polite, you're like, no, give me. All right. Well, we have a viewer, Stacy Lynn Sorber, saying, hate the word whatever.
Wow, it's universal.
Well, it was the most popular.
Yeah.
Carol Price, and I kind of agree with her. She says, whatever's the one word that drives my husband bonkers. Whenever I get really mad at him, he says to me, whatever, is this my response? Because he knows that I hate it, and I feel you, Carol. He's trying to get under your skin. Don't let him push your buttons, Carol. Yeah.
That's what we do now, right?
You do. I'm saying you do, but my wife knows what pushes my buttons.
What's the word that pushes your buttons?
Don't tell her.
She knows how to. When she wants to, she knows.
But what's the word?
I don't know.
Sam, relax. Let him finish.
Yeah.
I'm in so much trouble after the show.
That's how you get.
I am in so much trouble.
Billion would it be? All right, big thanks to our fifth host. We can't have the conversation without your comments and opinions, so keep on sharing. Join us before and during the show on Facebook and YouTube Live. All right, pop culture guru Tori Showman is about to simmer down with something coming in hot.
Yeah. Oh, am I on? Oh, whatever. Coming in hot. Christmas gifts. We're only 6 days away from the big day, so here's some last-minute ideas for the adults in your life, and you can still get them by the 25th. Up first, do you have a friend who's traveling for the holidays? Why not make that trip more merry with a carry-on cocktail kit? It comes in Moscow Mule, gin and tonic, or a hot toddy for only $24. Plus, express shipping for another 19 hours if you order from uncommongoods.com. Next, it's a crate filled with goodies to fit any obsession. Whether it's a Muscle Hustle crate, exotic meats, Jeff, that's for you, or old school toys, you'll find something on mancrates.com because let's face it, guys are tough to shop for. They range from about $20 to $300 and promise to get to your door very quickly. Finally, this is great, guys. The gift of a giveaway. Airbnb gift cards are all the rage this holiday season. They get to escape the kids for a weekend and you become the favorite gift giver in the family. Plus, free shipping when you order off Amazon.com. What's not to love? Back to you guys.
Yeah. Actually, some really good ideas in there.
I purchased from Mark, and I'm doing this because you have to use a crowbar.
All right, the conversation is not over. Are we done? Is this over? Join us on our DBL app, and you can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Here's another viral video our DBL Nation is sharing. This kid making the rounds in his sleigh pulled by 3 pugs dressed as reindeer.
I just feel like the Pugs Labor Union should really step in here.
Poor pug.
Same thing when we close the show for the segment before.
Have you had a password that
you think is nobody reacted, so I'm like, I guess not.
Well, what is your password that you think is really bad? One of mine was have to dream.
You didn't
Well,
blank that,
I did say, I'm like, oh my God,
when the first thing I read, I go, join us. The conversation is not over. Join us on Facebook and YouTube.
I've done one.
And I was like, is the show over?
Where
you said that
it was like,
nobody
really
said one
to,
thing.
Okay, leveling with
We're
you.
about to get a real
My first
Jen Meter
email
show.
We have
ever,
another segment.
I wasn't allowed to go on
can't have
spring
the
breaks. I was in
tag
high school
out
and I was
in
going to
the
college.
third
So I was
like,
like Cancun.
Hey guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
And then like a double zero because that was the year I was graduating.
It's like what you wanted.
But I didn't ever get to go to spring break, so I made it my password just to like punish myself.
Well, the Bank of America and other banks, not just my Bank of America, says they're supposed to put password as something you financially want to achieve. So I'm always like, beach on the house, drinking beer. 125. Do you know what I mean? Like something you strive for.
So like snow tires for Denver.
Yeah, something more exciting than like that. Something like better than that. What's yours?
I always know it's a good one when
Adam laughs. I know. I'm like, we nailed this segment. Is there something is your top of your bucket list?
Like, look, she's doing it.
I'd like to go to Iceland.
I'm really proud of her.
Can I
Reykjavik, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How can I go Iceland 2018?
We got a winner!
With a boyfriend? How many letters and capitalized numbers can I use?
I love capital numbers.
Bob, you want to just come down here? Erica.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Let's take a look back. We had a lot of them today, but one funny moment from the show.
Yes, salty out.
Like people have more than just a kettle and a flame to entertain themselves, and I'm not going to stare at that when there's Netflix. I'm not.
Al, you're a man of
It's
many
so
nicknames
irritating
around here.
because I laugh and I can't come back with something and I'm done giggling.
I just live for your rant.
Because I have straight facts, homie.
Can we go? Daily Blast, straight facts, homie.
The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. Happy Tuesday, everybody.